já. Tava jogando Remnant from the Ashes, fiquei jogando o maior tempão, agora vou dar uma jogada nele aqui então, pra ver como é que ele é, pra ver como é que é o esquema. Eu tinha visto algumas gameplays aí e tal, mas agora com o jogo eu vou poder realmente saber como ele é de verdade, né? Então vamos lá então, vamos iniciar aqui. Vou só abaixar um pouco. Para não ficar muito. Ó, tem dificuldade. Extremo, difícil e normal. Vou deixar no difícil. Tutoriais ativado, legenda assim, tamanho da legenda. Média. Eu tinha conseguido mexer lá no. Tinha conseguido mexer lá na dificuldade do jogo, cara. Agora eu não entendi. O jogo. Normal. Este modo oferece um desafio equilibrado. Você terá que otimizar suas habilidades e equipamentos, usar a criação e planejar suas batalhas cuidadosamente para concluir o jogo. Difícil. Inimigos são mais numerosos, mais agressivos e causam mais dano. Conquistar o sucesso neste modo exige você um bom conhecimento sobre os sistemas de contragolpes e melhorias estratégias do personagem. Extremos. Inimigos são mais rápidos, mais numerosos, mais letais que nunca. Selecione de modo. Se tiver. Vou no difícil, né, cara? Vou no difícil. Depois eu tento nesse extremo e vejo como é que é o esquema. Difícil.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Vamos ver o rosto das mulheres. Essa é feia, cara. Essa aqui é bonita. É feia. Aqui. Aqui. Nossa mãe, que cabelo é esse? Cabelo, sobrancelha. Pele. Cor do cabelo. Nossa mãe, muda até a cor da sobrancelha. Ah, aqui já muda toda a sobrancelha junto. E essa aqui ficou bolada, hein, mano. Vamos ver o masculino. Porra. Esse aqui parece com o pai. Mas o rosto é quase sempre o mesmo. Careca. Barba cabelhagem. Porra. Até que ficou maneiro, mano. Agora parece que colocaram uma mulherzinha mais bonita. Ah, essa aqui foi a que eu criei, não foi? Se não tem como fazer uma mulherzinha bonita, então vou fazer eu mesmo. Ele cabe o lixo. Próximo passo, vamos lá. Escolha suas habilidades iniciais de acordo com seu estilo de jogo. A árvore de habilidades está aberta. Você poderá desbloquear as habilidades de outros arquétipos conforme avança. Vamos ver. Técnico. Este perfil é voltado para controle de campo de batalha. Habilidades iniciais: montar a armadilha elemental, armas de fogo, lâminas de uma mão. Atributos: precisão e agilidade. Talento: ciência e gazua. Guerreiro. Este perfil é voltado para combate corpo a corpo. Armas pesadas de uma mão, lâminas de uma mão, armas de fogo. Força e tolerância. Talento, criação e vigor. Magia. Este perfil é voltado para o uso de feitiços ofensivos à distância. Habilidades iniciais: anel de magia divina, paralisia, armas pesadas de uma mão. Atributo recomendado: poder mental, determinação. Vou começar com esse técnico aqui, né, cara? Eu vou só de combate corpo a corpo. Força e tolerância. Precisão e agilidade. Tenho um ponto. Não. Habilidade. Força e tolerância. Força e tolerância. Precisão e agilidade. Físico mais 10%. De precisão, né? Dano de armadura. Vamos lá então. Carisma. Reduz levemente o preço de aumenta levemente aumenta levemente acesso a algumas escolhas e diálogo. Ciência nível. Ciência permite que você faça poções simples, permite que você misture paredes frágeis e ajude de frágil explosivo. Gasol nível 1. Permite que você arma, trava 5. São área de coleta de identificar, crime, armas e armaduras básicas, vigor, PV de magia fora de combate. Cara, tô em dúvida nesse aqui. Será, cara? Só permite que você atravesse algumas passagens difíceis que exigem equilíbrio, aumenta a capacidade máxima de munição e permite que você recupere um pouco de PV, magia fora de combate. Esse aqui é bom. Esse aqui de criar armadura também é bom. Vamos lá. Vamos ver, né?
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives a character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telene and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name.
Vamos lá, vamos ver o combate. Eu botei no difícil, hein? Se tiver muito fácil, eu reinicio o jogo e eu vou no modo extremo logo. Pra acabar a Babilônia.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness personally requested I finish it.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Bússola visível no centro da tela. A bússola indica o lugar na missão principal. Ah tá, a missão principal é uma estrela e a missão secundária é uma bola. A câmera aqui tá meio... Aqui se abaixa. Pausa tática. Chute, quadrado é chute. Não, quadrado é ataque rápido. Triângulo é chute. Bola aparo, X esquiva. R2, L2 ataque furioso. Dá pra falar que esse cara? Ih, mano. É um dash, não é rolada não. Não, o gráfico do personagem tá legal, né? Vamos ver o que vai acontecer.
Green blood. Cut. And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are
Tutorialzinho básico.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
as loyal as your goal.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Opa! Ô caralho! Pausa tática. Pausa tática pausará o jogo para você escolher sua próxima ação com tranquilidade. Você poderá acessar seu feitiço, habilidade, poções. Tá. Poção de vida, pra que poção de vida? Ah. Cadê que não tá usando? Tá porra. Caralho. Eita. Eita, mano. Toma.
You defend yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself.
É, o bagulho tá bem difícil, amigo.
But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
I would be up for that. A little last-minute training couldn't hurt.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
Armas de fogo são ideais para interromper ou desequilibrar cada inimigo. Cada tiro consome uma unidade de munição. Já foi. O nível da armadura física é exigido. Escudo de barra de vida. A armadura absorve parte do dano físico. Para quebrar a armadura, você pode usar uma arma de impacto ou certas armadilhas. Ataques mágicos ignoram a armadura. Eita! Não, amigo. Ai! Oh, o combate é pesado. Rapaz, o bagulho é difícil mesmo, hein? Fúria é um estado que você permite. Fúria é um estado que permite que você use especiais que causam dano adicional, desequilíbrio no inimigo. Um medidor segmentado é preenchido conforme você ataca o inimigo. Lança um feitiço ou apara ataques de inimigo. Ele mostrará seu nível de fúria. Pressione L2 para usar o ataque de fúria. Ah, tá ok. Já foi?
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does, and I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
Mostrar a ele que está feliz com ele, está feliz que ele vai junto, reclamar que apresenta com de uma hora.
I have to admit, I thought my days as a child, complete with bodyguard, were behind me.
I do like being wanted. It would seem that the prince didn't feel you were apt to take care of yourselves alone. And so it goes. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Tá. Deixa eu ver aqui. Resistência a veneno. Vamos lá então. Não posso falar com esse artesão aqui não. Vamos lá para aprender logo esse combate aí logo, mano.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Despeça de sua mãe. Tô solto na rua. Cara, esse jogo aqui é um jogo indie, mano, feito por uma empresa pequena, entendeu? Então eu dou muito valor por...
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Deixa eu ver aqui. Configuração da equipe 1. Companheiro na equipe. Olha esse cara. Fazer o quê?
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Tenho 500 de vida. Cura mágica. Da rua de baixo que ele falou. Bairro do Brocado. Pessoal aqui tá pó. Opa! Se cura! Toma. Moedas. Leva tudo. Opa! Gostei do combate já. Opa, luva melhor que a minha. De armadura, equilíbrio 15. Deixa eu ver se não tem mais nenhuma batalhazinha aqui, mano.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
To my help, and death to the others!
Ui!
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Toma! O combate é meio pesado, meio difícil. Tá, é ali. Deixa eu ver se não tem mais nada pra cá, nenhum inimigo. Começar a pegar esse combate. Algum baú, alguma coisa aqui, ó. Poção de resistência. Com certeza jogar de mago aqui, né, cara, deve ser fácil demais. Porque tu só fica atacando de longe. Praça dos Princípios aqui, ó. Mais um baú. Vamos explorar tudo, né?
Any idea who I am? Don't put up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
Do you hear that?
Yes, that's Constantine's voice. It's coming from the upper floor. It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Calma, primeiro eu vou... Não. Vamos salar. Cadê o coisa?
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that, I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tirfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Tem que pegar um charlatão aqui então, né?
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Quem é forte é um charlatão, é o que eu quero saber.
The merchant is there.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics
has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the documents. I'll look into this and see what I can do. Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet. And give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions...
Ah, you must... The Lord but they believe... But they're different.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, Desade.
Agora vamos encontrar esse charlatão.
To my help, and death to the others!
Nossa mãe, culpa. Eu não entendi nada. Tomei-lhe uma porrada ali, cara. Rapaz. Mano. Que doideira é essa, mano? Localiza esse charlatão, tá? Porra! Meu Deus do céu! Caralho, mano! Que merda! Os inimigos defendem muito, cara. Sai da minha frente. Só. Porra, mano, acabou minha bala, cara. E eu não tô entendendo por que ele não usou a bala. Esse cara fica atirando toda hora, meu irmão. Porcaria, eu bati em um, o outro me bateu, cara. Os caras defendem, mano. Defende muito. Não tem um negócio aqui de quebrar bloqueio. Aí é fogo, né, meu irmão? Ainda não me adaptei com esse combate aqui ainda. Nossa mãe, viado. Porra. Difícil, hein? Caramba. Ó, peguei coisa boa aqui. Cento e quarenta e cinco. Zoe render enferrujado. Mesa de criação. Mesa de criação permite que você melhore suas armas, armadura, ciência, permite que você crie ações, armadilha. Você precisa de conhecimento para ser capaz de usar a mesa de criação. Ah, não.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I swear you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Vamos dar uma olhada na carroça. Será que esse cara é um charlatão? Ué.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Tirfredi.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say that man trees live there. Dragons and gigantic creatures. Treasure abounds under every rock. And the source of eternal life is hidden somewhere there. Last night, some Nauts even told me they brought back... Ah, but you...
Has the Malachor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic people struck up, and then, thank people, it's still this. I also lost... Yeah, but that's nothing.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Cadê o taberneiro? Cadê o... Alquimista.
What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case. but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Então.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds.
Então o cara não é um charlatão.
Methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the malachor, they won't hesitate to kill.
Colocar lá para carregar o outro controle.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
Eu nem vi o que esse cara falou. Vou te ajudar, mano, porque parece ser uma pessoa da
I'm
bem.
going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Chave do depósito.
The servant's door. The lock's double bolted.
I don't have the key. The key to the tavern. Please listen, I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like everyone else.
Believe me, I understand why you're angry.
Me? It's not money I want. That charlatan tried to poison us. I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words. We're gonna hang him high. And you too, if you're an accomplice.
How absurd! I'm the one who put an end to his operation.
Well, in that case, help us catch him so he can be punished like he deserves.
He's trapped. He'll have to come out someday, you'll see.
Falar sobre intuição.
I can procure you some excellent potions, as long as you promise to put an end to this. True potions of healing like those you thought you were buying.
What are you, some sort of alchemist then? I hope you're not of the same feather as the other. If that's the case, we have enough rope to hang the both of them!
Trust me. I swear that each and every one of you will receive one.
Our trust was already given. We're going nowhere without seeing the merchandise.
Such a large number of potions. This story's gonna cost you a fortune.
These vials could be lying around anywhere. I need to keep my eyes peeled.
Caraca, mano. Precisa. Tem que comprar agora 6 poções agora. Agora deu ruim.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Aí fica complicado, né, cara?
Do you have those potions you promised us?
Not quite yet. Leave me just a little more time.
It's your last chance to prove that you're not just a fast talker, like the other fool. If not, we'll have no trouble finding enough rope to hang you too!
Cara, onde que eu vou? Aí fica complicado, né, mano?
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. Do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I've failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable. Especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the Congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
Beg your pardon, sir, but you are not my master. Moreover, the attendant at the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion. So I seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge. That would stir up the muck.
Whatever is he talking about, Kurt?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Ai, tem que ter essa porra desse carisma.
This is preposterous. Your master is a thief. I have no patience for bandits and robbers. Either you give us back what's ours, or we'll take it.
Your idea of diplomacy isn't all that different from my own.
To the devil with ya.
Since you leave us no choice.
The merchant's clerk isn't hearing your arguments. The only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this. To my help, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Filho da mãe. O cara não é cego, mano? O cara não é cego e tá me atirando? Que merda é essa? To my help, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Things are about to get dicey.
Stop! I beg of you!
He seems to have grown wiser all of a sudden.
Yes, yes! Don't hit me anymore!
Very well. I'm counting on you to deliver this merchandise as quickly as possible.
Yes, good sir. I'll take care of it immediately.
Pensei que eu... Ai, Jesus.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail, sir. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 3D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
No, I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, no. If he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Ah, e agora eu tenho que encontrar um jeito de... Porra, agora eu vou ter que ir lá pra longe pra caramba, cara. Ele empurra os inimigos não, mano.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. Some children we'd be best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm Desade, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. Now I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 3D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
Be back soon, Captain.
How to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
If you wore a Naught uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
To my health, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Puta que pariu, mano. Que combate do caralho. Fala sério.
If you wore a Naught uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
To my health, and death to the others!
Puta que pariu, mano.
to get in there without being noticed.
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.